Okay, this is a open case of the Yamaha DGX 640. I was having a problem, and the problem that I had specifically was that the C sharp key here and the G and another C sharp key. I've removed the keys here. Um, were not working. They were dead keys. So what I discovered was, after opening it and looking at it closely, I thought it might have been dirt. Most people say they clean the keys and everything repairs itself. That was not the case for me. I had to do some circuit analysis, and it gets a little involved. If you're not, a little bit of a technician or done some fine soldering, you're going to have trouble. You should probably call somebody in. But at least I'll give you a lead here if you've seen a similar problem on your own piano. Essentially, there's a circuit. It's the second. If you go very closely with the magnifying glass, at the top of this printed circuit board, there's a very fine printed circuit. It's the line that's second from the top. And if you follow it, it's common to all of those keys. And it turns out that at this very spot here, see if I can get close in, at that very spot there where that wire is now soldered, there was an open on the right side of it going toward the center. So I had to take an ohm meter and follow when the power's off, obviously, and follow the circuit to make sure, that it was all closed. And in fact, it was open to the right of that, solder joint. And it is the second from the top. So you can see those fine lines running along the green printed circuit boards, that it ran common at the top to all of those keys. And there was a lot of humidity and kind of green rust and stuff around that area as well. So somehow the circuit opened to the right of that, and to the left of that. I made a mistake there. To the left of that, and then so I discovered the open with a continuity meter or an ohm meter you can use, and I just replaced that link from that C sharp to over here to the G. Sorry, the C sharp over here to the F flat. So that's where the last point was that had the correct voltage and continuity. So it was open between those two links. Anyway, the opening was between the wire. I may have confused you there, but since the open was between those two wires, and in fact, yeah, there's the rust point there, where you can see it's quite rusted there, and it's open, I guess, I assume. But from there, going left to the other keys that I've shown you here, these were dead, and it was that same wire going to all of them. So you need a bit of technical skills. You need a soldering iron, and you need an ohm meter and understand these things if you already want to correct this specific problem. As far as opening the case, there's lots of other videos to show you how to open it. I'm not going to focus on that. This is only if you have a problem with this, a couple of C sharps and I think it was a G in this key here. They were common. They had a common thread on the top there, a connection that was causing the problem. Hope that helps.